Let's meet your home team. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 34. Number 34. At the point guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 52, Joker. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 41, McLaughlin. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 9. Number 9. In the middle, 7 feet 4 inches, number 7, Wilson. That is David Allen, your home team.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, VA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
They set the pick. Tipped. Here's Simpson. Counted from distance.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Pass to Wilson. The fadeaway. That one is off. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McLaughlin. Last game for him, he picked up 10. He was all alone on that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The visitors with the ball.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. T passes to A-Train. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Here's Simpson. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. A step-back shot. It's not going to go for him.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Simpson's got 8 points.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Wilson. This one for three. Fires in the triple. Wilson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. He's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Out left to the wing. Here's Simpson. 9 points in his last outing. These are his first free throws of the game. That one misses. He hits the second from the line. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. Six on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
T passes to A-Train. And he throws it down with one hand.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get ready for your dance team.
So both teams making some changes here. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Here's McLaughlin. No points so far. Buries it from three.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Magician. Here's Simpson. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Wilson grabs the board.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
No one near him. Unable to get that one. Gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
First personal foul, second team foul.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Simpson. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. He shot 2 free throws in the games. Made 1 and missed 1. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And it's Holiday in at the 3. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Pass to Simpson. There's the 3. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the wing. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success?
I tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent.
No good from the wing.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
The inside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Simpson. He's got 11 to the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Offensive board. The shot's good. Give him 8 points now.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development groups. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back over to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Clock at 6. Pass to McLaughlin. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Down low. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Pass to Simpson. Driving inside. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Holiday.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 9.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this one. Three-pointer, Holiday. No good there.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to McLaughlin. To the left wing. Second chance shot. And he can't get that one.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Inside. The 3 hits the trifecta. McLaughlin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Simpson. He's got 15. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
That'll do it for the first half. Up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drums, please.
Dan measuring up the shot.
So solid. Give it up for the participants.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You take a look at the home team, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the visiting team.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Simpson. Checking out the group for Tuomas Isalo to start the second half. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Hits a three-pointer. Simpson's got 18.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Knocks it loose. To the inside. Wilson grabs the board.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Simpson. 5 on the clock. Drains the triple. Simpson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Get offense on the court. Your big squad. The Madison Crazy.
And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Wilson. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. 6 to shoot.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's a trade.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
He's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Pass to Wilson. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Wilson's got 10 points in the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Simpson no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Oh, gritty defense. protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
To the inside, A-Train. Got a hand on it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
He buries it from 3. And that's now 24 points now for T.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
There's a screen. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Wilson. Launches it. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Fires the 3. That shot missing. Gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. Lets it go from 11.
Old team foul. Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Left side, Holiday. Over to the left wing. Here's Simpson. 24 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks it from distance. Simpson's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling this sport.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Holiday. Not a lot of room. Here's A-Train. And it's McLaughlin with the rebound. McLaughlin's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wilson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Shot's good by Simpson. Simpson's got 30 points. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. They lead by 7. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pass to Wilson. The 3. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Simpson. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Shooting 10 for 15 now. There's the drive from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Here's a trade to the left side wing. T passes to a trade. Wilson grabs the board. Gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Misses the three. Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Simpson. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Simpson's got 33 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
To the middle. Here's Magician. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to McLaughlin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Wilson. Drained it for 2 points.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Lets the three fly. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now. Can't hit from in close. Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Wilson grabs the board.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
They're shooting more jumpers in the second half. Trying to figure out what will work best against this defense, and I don't know if they figured it out yet.
Free throw, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And he slams it down.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Simpson. Let's loose for 3. Here's a trade. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. 1:51 left in the game. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Takes a three. Buries it from outside.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Intercepted. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Oh, he misses the layup. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Simpson. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, Jason. This team is on a roll. Plenty of energy on the sidelines. How much fun are you having out there?
Winning is fun. Hopefully we can keep it up, especially at home. We don't want to let our fans down. We got the best fans in the league, and they give us all the energy in the world. So we appreciate that.
Doing it for the fans. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now our player of the game.
and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. A little over a month left in the regular season. Let's take a look at the top rookies as we break down the race for Rookie of the Year. He's been a big-time contributor for his team so far. And, we're right in the thick of the season, and he's one back of the top spot.
And with more or less a half a season behind us, he has shown what unlimited potential he has.
Well, one thing we can be sure of, what a race it's going to be for Rookie of the Year over the second half of the season. I can't wait.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Doctor out there with Cowboy. Then there's Flash. Then there's Champ. And it's Bird in a... the shooting guard position. Here we go. We've got Jay and it's Sampson in at the 2. And the NBA starting break to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Here's Jay. To Freeman. The three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Burke. Right wing. Kristich kicks to Bird. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Sampson from outside the arc. Cans it from downtown.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Bird. Nifty move. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Here's Kristich. And he misses his first shot of the game. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Freeman. No good with the layup. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Flash. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Jay. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Nice shot by Bird.
The D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Pass to Pope. From downtown, and the basket by Freeman.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Kristich passes to Flash. Here's the doctor. There's the 3. Drills it from outside.
Guys with size who can shoot with range. That is a tough tandem to defend.
Pass to Sampson. Here's Jay. Last game he had 13. Here's Freeman. It's hauled in by the doctor.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
In the corner, it's Bird. Here's Kristich. hasn't made one yet. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
4-on-3 break. Here's Jay. Banked in off the glass.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Flash passes to Bird. Here's Flash. Out to the right wing. Here's the Doctor. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And that's now 9 points for the bodyguard.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Jay.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's the Doctor. Pass to Flash on the wing. Burke. Here's Cowboy. Here's the Doctor. Here's Flash. Hits it from three-point range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. There's the pick. Here's Jay. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Shots good by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 6 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
17 seconds left to play here in the first. Jay, the pass to Freeman. There's the pick to end the run. No good that time. Now here's Bird. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Hunter out there with Flash, and there's the great. Then there's Bird, and it's Cowboy in at the 5 spot. Here's Sampson. Bird covering. Pass to Freeman. Here's Sampson from downtown. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to the great. A wide open look for Bird. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 36 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Cross. No good with the triple. Gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's the Doctor. Knocks down the step-back Jay. The Doctor's got 8.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Got a piece of it. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Cross. He sinks the 11-footer.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Here's the great. Nothing on the board. Bird passes to Flash. Bird outside. Pass to the great. Here's Cowboy. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Good on the shot. He's got 5. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bird outside to the paint. The doctor passes to Cowboy. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Bird outside from deep. They get it back. The doctor, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Now, here's Drexler. 8 points his last outing. Here's Freeman. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
7-foot shot. That one wide left.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's the great. Still scoreless. Bird outside. Pass to the doctor. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, first quarter he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Here's Sampson. Here's Cross. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Home team foul. Freeman.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's the great. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Burke. Here's Big Daddy. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.